Alright, Bloodstrike gamers, today I'm going to give you the best settings guide to unlock the full potential of your game. I'll go through every single setting. Trust me, your gameplay will level up faster than you can say headshot. Make sure to watch this video till the end. And hey, if this video gets 1k likes, I'll reveal my voice. Okay, first things first, let's head up to that little settings icon at the top right. First, we have auto sprint. Obviously, leave this on. Turning this on lets you move fast without pressing the sprint button all the time. No more tired fingers. Next up, crouch mode. Set this to tap, because holding crouch in a quick fight isn't smart. You want to crouch quickly, not move slowly like you're doing yoga. Now, running interrupts crouching. Set this to on. This way, if you need to escape quickly, you'll stop crouching and start running. No more getting stuck crawling while bullets fly around. Moving on, sprinting interrupts inspection. We'll set this to on too. You don't want to be busy looking at your weapon skins while enemies are rushing at you, but for sprinting interrupts reloading, set this to off. Imagine you're reloading, then you sprint and cancel it. Not good. We definitely don't want that happening. Same goes for sprinting interrupts using medical items. Keep that off. You want to heal up without accidentally canceling it. Auto open doors, keep this on, because manually opening doors in 2024? Nah, we're too advanced for that. Auto jump over, turn this off. You don't want your character jumping like a rabbit when you're trying to move around. Tap jump in jumping mode to use zipline. Turn that off too. We don't want any accidental Tarzan moments mid-fight. Now, here's a weird one. Rotate the camera with jump button and rotate the camera with crouch button. Both of these, turn them off. You don't want to mess with your aim by accidentally spinning your view when you're crouching or jumping. Automatically switch to third-person view when parachuting. This is up to you, but I prefer it on because it gives you a wider view, like getting a quick look at the battlefield before you land. Now, let's go to the battle info panel. Pop-up tutorial off. No one wants their screen cluttered with reminders once they know how to play. Auto mark enemies? Definitely on. It's like having extra eyes on the battlefield. Same goes for auto mark items. You want to know where the good loot is. Hide teammate names and marks. Set these both off. Minimap zoom, shrink that bad boy to 20, the minimum. Low reserves warning, set this on. You'll never run out of ammo without knowing. Next, we got show damage number, turn this on. Who doesn't love seeing those juicy damage numbers pop up when you land a shot? It's like instant satisfaction. Hit feedback, set this to 3D feedback, and for hit feedback color, go with red, classic, easy to see. Lastly, for show hit effects, if you're using a low-end PC, turn this off to avoid performance issues. But if you have a decent PC, keep it on to enjoy those satisfying hit effects. Now, let's do it a bit quickly. Let's head over to the item panel. Display meds recommendation, set this to on. Display loadout recommendation, set this to off. Consecutive use of meds, set this to off. Switch between medical items, set this to on. Quick throw, set this to on. Now, let's head over to the pickup panel. Close pickup list when hit, set this setting off. Share loadout drop with teammates, set this to on. Click to select item, set this to on. Auto pickup, set this to on. Auto pickup interval, set this to short. Auto pickup evo energy, set this to on. Auto pickup ammo for unequipped weapons, set this to off. Next, uncheck medkit and flash grenade, and check all the remaining items. Next, let's head over to the combat controls panel. Set ADS mode to either tap or hold, depending on how you prefer to play. I use tap mode, so that's what I recommend, but choose whatever feels best for you. Skill keybinds, set this to on. Auto open parachute, set this to on. Reload interrupts ADS, set this to on. Next, let's head over to the controls panel. Here, you can customize your keybinds to match your playstyle, but if you want to see mine, feel free to pause the video and check out my keybinds. Next up is sensitivity, but I won't cover it here since I've already covered it in a full video. If you haven't seen it yet, be sure to check out my sensitivity guide after this video. You can find it on my channel, linked in the I button in the description, or I'll pin it in the comments for easy access. Trust me, you don't want to miss it if you're serious about mastering your aim. Okay, now let's jump over to the graphics and audio panel. Quality mode, set this to custom, so you can tweak it according to your device. For FPS, set this to ultra if your PC can handle it. If your PC can give you a stable 240 FPS without any major drops, go ahead and select ultra for the best experience. Small FPS drops are fine, but if they're massive, switch it to high. However, if your PC struggles to maintain maintain a stable 144 FPS. Set it to standard, which caps at 60 FPS. Keep in mind that the lower the FPS, the less smooth your game will feel. To get the most FPS possible, try lowering all the graphic settings and set the FPS to ultra. If you're still seeing FPS drops, it's better to lower the settings because the more stable your FPS, the smoother the game will run. Set the display mode to full screen if your PC is decent for the best performance and smoother gameplay. But if you're using a really low-end PC, go with windowed mode to reduce the load on your system. Next up, we have graphics quality. If you have a good PC, select high for better graphics. But if you're on a low-end device, choose low to keep things running smoothly. Next is vertical synchronization. Set this to off. Turning it on can cause input delay, which you definitely want to avoid for smoother gameplay. Next, we have first-person FOV. Set this between 80 and 100. A lower FOV can boost your FPS, while a higher FOV might drop it by 1 or 2 FPS. A higher FOV can also mess with your movement. It makes you feel like you're moving faster than you actually are. I stick with 90 to get a balance between smooth movement and solid performance. Field of view. Set this to associated. Next up is display weapon customization. If you have a really low-end PC, set this to off to save performance. But if you've got a good PC, set it to all weapons so you can see all your skins in-game and enjoy the full visual experience. Next is the filter setting. If you're on a low-end PC, choose default to keep things running smoothly. For high graphics, go with candid. And if you're a competitive player looking for an edge, select vivid to enhance visibility and details. Next is detailed animation. Set this to on if you have a good PC for richer visuals. But if you're using a low-end PC, turn it off to improve performance. Now, let's move on to the audio panel. Keep everything at 100 except for music. Turn that down to 0 to avoid distractions while you're playing. And that's it for all the settings in just one video. For sensitivity settings, check out my other video. Don't forget to hit 1K likes for a voice reveal. Let's make it happen. And that's pretty much every setting you need in Bloodstrike. You tweak these settings right and you'll be running circles around your enemies in no time. Oh, and just a quick tip. If you've got a low-end device, think of your PC like an old friend. Be gentle on the settings. You don't want to overwork it, or it might decide to rage quit on you. If this helped you, smash that like button and drop a comment if you want more tips. Alright, I'm out of here. Peace out.